Hello everyone and welcome to episode 81 of the modern day UFC save here in WMMA 5 as we are heading to Osaka, Japan for this UFC fight night, which we see D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez taking on Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. That's a fun ass main event that I cannot wait to see. Going to Japan, as far as I'm happy that some of the talent, I've heard some of the kind of modern day talent talk about going to Japan, how much they love it, but just UFC kind of rarely goes there. I'm happy that's still a thing where people want to go there, because man, obviously as someone who is a pride advocate, to say the very least, it's awesome that people still want to go back to Japan. I hope rather, as far as Ryzen gets to that point, and I hoped that Dream would have gotten to that point as well in Japan. But at least Ryzen is I would say, easily the second best company in the world as far as WMA goes, or just MMA rather, not WMA. But as far as for this fight night, we will get into it here in a bit, because the only piece of mail is, unfortunately for Alex Moreno, he has tested positive for recreational drugs, which, to get tested positive for that and to lose out on your as far as it getting turned to a no contest, I could have swore that we changed that as far as with, let's say, where's the drug testing? I could have swore, it's just, because it should be no change. So I don't know why that is. We should also probably change the drug testing quality to as far as low as it can. Since that would make sense. So maybe that'll help us. So that sucks that it got overturned, because it shouldn't, with his recreational drug use. Because he was on a nice little winning streak. He was on a 3-5 winning streak. He had just beat Jeff Neal in the first round. That was, of course, in Louisiana for 267. Very, very tough to see that. As far as I guess I could go into the editor, maybe, and change that. I think I can do that. Let's just take a look. Well, before we head into the show, because, this, he could probably, definitely, it still says a winning streak. I was hoping that we could see just his actual fight history, but it looks like we can't. So I was definitely going to change that to give him a win and give... I guess I could just do it here. So we'll put that to 1, 20. And go over here to the UFC 2. 1, 9. And we'll do the same thing. Because you would think you could be able to change their fight history as far as right here on the side, but it is what it is. And then as far as Jeff Neal, that will now be a loss. Just an easy little fix. Oh, didn't mean to back all the way out. Perfect. Because, I think he does deserve that. With, recreational drug use, we're not going to take away your win. Get the fuck out of here. That did not help you win, as far as, at least from my perspective. So for our main event, though, of course, we talked about Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez against Stephen Thompson. Then we also have Yuki Ito and Tatsuki Tsuyomoto as far as the 125 bout. Sarai Kondo and Rina Kubota, 115 bout, of course, the women's side of things. Tenshin Nasukura against Zaruk Adashev, as that's a 125 bout as well. Could be a lot of smaller weight divisions tonight, with having a lot of the Japanese talent that we have on this card. As Taiga Kawabe, it's probably Kawabe. Taiga Kawabe against Alejandro Perez, another 135 bout. Basically, D-Rod and Stephen Thompson might even be the biggest size competitors tonight. So I want to say the prelims, there's not any heavyweight or light heavyweight contest on this card. Should be an exciting one, though. As far as for Daniel Rodriguez, 15-1, 4-0 in the UFC. Stephen Thompson, though, 16-5-2, 11-5-2 in the UFC. Stephen Thompson is the favorite, which is going to be interesting, though, because obviously with the karate background, he is tremendous on the feet, but D-Rod's pretty solid as well. I would say if he's going to get this win, it's going to have to be taking him to the ground. But, of course, Stephen Thompson, coming off a loss to Eddie Alvarez, got caught with an armbar, had the Leon Edwards draw to end out the year last year. This is his first fight night since the Darren Till fight, which he lost that. So as far as it's kind of crazy to think at one point he was on an absolute tear, and then the kind of late 2010s happened. Did not really go his way. It looked like he maybe was going to turn it around to kick off the new decade of the 2020s, beating Nate Diaz, but then the draw, and we'll probably book a rematch with him and Leon Edwards soon. Not exactly sure when, but we want to get that going as far as for Stephen Thompson. And for D-Rod, though, man, I mean, as far as a 4-0 start in the UFC, he beat Ismail, which is probably his biggest win. It was a split decision win, but he hasn't had a bad fight yet in the UFC, which is pretty cool. He's been ranked pretty much 25th and 22nd this whole time, but this is definitely his biggest test to date. And Stephen Thompson, but yeah, right now he's 11th, so yeah, he actually jumped up really, really high on the rankings with this one. Should be a fun main event, as Yuki Ito and Tatsuki Tsukamoto, both men making their UFC debuts, both in the flyweight division, and they're ranked pretty high to be so far up on the card, but two of some of the best flyweights in Japan, especially for Yuki Ito, who is fantastic in there. Just at 5'7", actually kind of big for a flyweight, but he has been knocking people out in deep, which has been kind of crazy to think he's been in deep and not anywhere else. But yeah, because obviously that's that is still in Japan. I was thinking deep ran shows sometimes in Australia, so I guess not. Yeah, they just been in Japan. But yeah, I mean, he's 22nd right already in the UFC in the flyweight division, which the flyweight division's a little tough, but he's at Cobra Kai Dojo as well. But his teammate there in Tatsuki Tsukamoto from Wakayama, Japan, he is coming in at 21-3. He his only loss was to Naoki Inoue, which is a very, very tough fight. Naoki Inoue is one of the best in the world. He got finished right before it looks like the end of the fight, about a minute left in the fight, but another guy that's just had good to great fights his whole time. I mean, this is going to be a tough one for sure. Well, as I say, Naoki Inoue is one of the best flyweights in the world. I think his record has not actually been good here in the save. Unfortunate for him, but this is going to be a good one. Yeah, 5'3" flyweights are kind of more the normal size of what a normal flyweight is. I mean, it's interesting that Tatsuki is the favorite, because I would actually say Yuki Ito would be the favorite in this one, but that's going to be a good one. Going to be a good fight. And then for Zuhuri, or that's not yeah, it's just Sarai. Yeah, duh. And Sarai Kondo, Rina Kubota. As far as for Reina, she won in her debut. For Sarai Kondo, she is at a tough go of it, though, at 1-3 in the UFC, 8-3 overall. We brought her up back from Invicta after she had a tough start in her UFC career. She had to fight fucking Miss Yan, so I mean, that's a tough fight already there. Went the distance with her, too. And she's also fought Polyana Patello as well. She won the Invicta I'm about to say it's strawweight, yeah, the Invicta strawweight title at Invicta 42 last year. Has waited a long time to come back into the UFC, but yeah, was trained by Yoshihiro Tajiri, and was a pro wrestler before coming over to the UFC, and now as far as also as a black belt in karate, which is going to help her out a lot, because Reina's going to try to stand up with her shoot boxing style, which a lot of girls kind of, I think, fit that style more so than like a Muay Thai style potentially, unless they're over there in Thailand doing it. But as far as over in Japan, that's kind of one of the better styles for the ladies. At least that's what it seems like. It's kind of weird to translate that over to MMA at times, but great kickboxer and a shoot boxer at 31-5-1. Of course, she was a 4-time Girls S Cup winner, which that is quite impressive to be. She basically is shoot boxing. She was it for that time period as well. Now coming over to Japan to MMA, we'll see how she has done, because she's been fighting and rising for a hot minute. That's mainly when I've seen her. Because she was knocking girls out. She was getting arm bars and guillotines. She was quite impressive there on her little run. But yeah, she fought Lindsey Van Zandt a couple of times. Right now, though, she is on a nice little 4-fight win streak. She's coming over to the UFC for the first time. She's going to be tough. She is an interesting girl to go in there, which is kind of crazy. It says, she made her debut already, as far as at the ABC card, at Justine Kish, which, she made very, very light work of Justine Kish getting the win in 29 seconds. She hits fucking hard for a strawweight, too. She's going to be an interesting one to watch out for. I think the only way, it's karate versus shoot boxing, so I would say the only way she was going to get this win is she takes her down, but I don't think she will. Might be the fight of the night here. These girls are going to go after it, and that's going to be a fun one. Tenshin Nasakura, kickboxer from Chiba, Japan, 5-0, making his UFC debut as well, taking on Zaruk Adasev, the Uzbekistan kickboxer. He's also at Upstart Karate, so a teammate of Steve Wonderboy Thompson. 7-2. He is the slight favorite, even though he just lost to Murad, which Murad's a tough matchup for him. As far as grappler versus kickboxer. Kickboxers are usually going to lose that one unless they catch him with a kick. But he did knock out Eric Shelton, knocked him out with a punch to end out the round there, the last round of the fight. Top 15 flyweight, though, taking on somebody like Tenshin Nasakura, who is an absolute demon in there, a tremendous kickboxer, maybe one of the best Japanese kickboxers right now. Maybe not the best, but one of the best for sure. He's also been on Ryzen, and he's been kicking people's asses, as you can see. He's been getting finishes left and right. All of his fights have been finishes. And he's someone that, again, is going to be very, very exciting for the flyweights. Because, again, you're going to see it in real life with Asakura. I don't know if he's going to beat Pantoja, but he's going to bring it. And it's going to be a fun fight. As far as these guys, just the smaller weight divisions for the Japanese talent, it just fits them more. That's definitely more of their body types. And that's definitely more of we saw a little bit in the China card that we just saw. Of course, that also had a lot of great competition, really, from the ladies, as far as that was really showing off what they could do. Because, again, those girls from China, they are some incredible athletes. And you're going to see it in Japan right now in this save, because I absolutely love a lot of the flyweights and a lot of the smaller guys over there in Ryzen. We're going to bring them over sooner rather than later. But yeah, he's looking to make it 6-0. That's going to be another fun fight here. I'm really excited for this card. It's a lot of great matchups, and as far as we forgot to even talk about the betting line, Zaruk is just a slight favorite in this one against Tenshin Nasakura, but that's going to be a tough fight for him, for sure. For both guys, really. This is a big test. For Tenshin Nasakura, too, only 23 years old. Sky's the limit for him. And for Taiga Kawabe, he looks like he's a generated fighter, but he is not. Just that picture is pretty butt. As from Kanagawa, Japan, a bantamweight here, taking on Alejandro Perez, and a guy that is very, very popular over in Japan, another Cobra Kai Dojo guy. He also made his debut here in Ryzen, in the save. which he won with a first-round finish back in September. So he's waited a long time to get his debut here. And he's taking on somebody like Alejandro Perez, a ranked guy, a guy that 22nd in the bantamweight division, 7-4-1, a UFC veteran for sure. It's on a 3-fight losing streak, but the guys he has fought, man, I mean, he fought fucking Scott Jorgensen way back when. He's fought Alcantara. He's fought Eddie Weiland, Stamen, Yadong Song, Sean O'Malley, of course, which it was his first fight in the save, and he got finished in the first round. But this is a great fight for him. He's a guy who can bring it for sure. He really hasn't had a bad fight throughout his career. His last average fight was in 2015. The rest have been good, great, and fantastic. So this is going to be a good test for him, for Kawabe, because boxer versus kickboxer. But I'd say Alejandro Perez has at least a grappling advantage over him. But Kawabe is the favorite, slight favorite, but he is the favorite on the betting line, and that's going to be a fun one as well to kick off the main card. As our we do have a 185 bout, but it's Jun Young Park in Cesar Alameda. But Stephanie Egger, Rena Moore, of course, King Reina, judo background. Thought she was going to go on a bit of a run. She lost her last fight, but that was also against Liana Jojo, who is on a tear. But this is a rematch. Her and Stephanie Egger fought at Ryzen 17. She's looking to get the win there. To avenge that loss. That went the distance. She's gotten two finishes rather, in her career. The rest of the time have went the distance, but she just had a fantastic fight, too, with Liana as well. That was at the last time we were in Japan, last year on the ABC card with Nate Diaz and Mike Perry. But Stephanie Egger, of course, 4-1. So she's ranked in the bantamweight division. She, of course, the only fight here that we have her for is the fight with Reina. We'll see how she does in this one. As far as Reina is 15th, Stephanie Egger's 24th. Kind of crazy how massive a favorite Reina is in this. So obviously, we just saw that she just lost to her not only just 2 years ago. So it's not like it's been a crazy long time or anything. She's training at Paresta Tokyo, whereas Stephanie Egger's got no team. That's going to definitely be a disadvantage for her. As Teruto Ishihara, the Osaka, Japan native from, as far as 4-5-1, a losing record in the UFC, taking on 1050 Ige, the Honolulu, Hawaii native, and a real BMF, of course. But as far as for Teruto, his win over Shane Young kind of saved him his job. Because we were going to give him, that was his last fight. If he didn't win it, he probably would have been gone. And he had a good performance, too. He really hasn't had a bad performance. Yeah, again, these younger weight classes for the Japanese talent. He's a featherweight, which is a little bigger than what we're used to seeing for the Japanese talent. But he is going to bring it, for sure, against somebody like Dan Ige, who's another guy that brings it. He is coming on off of a little losing streak right now. He lost to Caceres in the Miroslav Becic's first fight, which went terribly for him because Miroslav Becic just basically laid and prayed against him the whole time. But yeah, his first fight night since, actually his first ever fight night, because these were on ESPN, so they were just ESPN cards. This is a big night for him to potentially turn around. Of course, he's a guy that's an exciting guy to watch. He's the favorite in this fight for a reason. He's an Extreme Couture guy as well. I think he's got a really good chance. But both guys 30 years old in that one. As Kron Gracie fighting Mikura Asakura. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, Kron. I can't believe he's back on the main card in the UFC. In real life, right now, we still got him. I mean, listen, you're Hickson's kid. I get it. He was great as a corner guy and a great guy to help train with, as far as like a great jiu-jitsu guy. But as far as actual MMA goes, probably not going to go anywhere. His striking is so bad, it's just not going to happen. It's the 2020s, it's not even like Hoyce. He kind of got found out a little bit to the point where he ended up just not going back after chemo kind of fucked him up. He still got the win, but which is crazy that chemo was the one who fucked him up. But he just lost to Cub Swanson, obviously, in real life at this point. It's kind of crazy. He was getting submission wins, though. He beat Tetsuya Kawajiri, he beat Caceres as well with a rear naked choke. Was in the corner for Nate, him and as far as Jake Shields, in the corner for Nate Diaz when he beat Connor. As far as I would say he's part of the scrap pack, maybe an honorary member, but with him and Makura Asakura, though, karate background, so karate versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, another Ryzen talent. We just keep on stealing Ryzen guys, but I just can't help it, though. Another guy that's just on a bit of a tear right now, of course, for the Ryzen fights, obviously they're kind of, I forget why they changed it from the 15 minute round there in the third. Forget why that was, but he has, as far as his toughest fight, I would say it's probably Running Man, if I had to guess, but even then, it's not the greatest of talent compared to some of the guys he's about to fight here in the UFC, but a 5'10 featherweight too, pretty big guy for Japanese talent, and we'll see how he does. He's got the MMA experience over Kron, but Kron's grappling, if he can get him in his guard or on the ground just specifically, he might be in trouble. As Shuya Stealth Gamakiku taking on Oliver, Warrior of God Murad, Queens, New York native. Doesn't have a fight team, making his debut as well is Shuya. Shuya is the favorite, and as far as you can tell from the fucking ears, that this man is a wrestler, but a 1FC guy. Not a Ryzen guy, but a 1FC guy. Had a split decision win over Eric Kelly. That's probably his biggest win yet. It was an average fight, though. That was back in August of 2020, so it's been a whole year. But the cauliflower ears makes you know that this man means fucking business. 5'5 featherweight is a little tough, though. We should probably drop him down a weight class, because he's going to have a terrible reach as far as for that goes. But yeah, as far as Oliver Murad was a Titan FC featherweight champion. As right now, he just has been an LFA here in the save. Pretty much just brought him in for this fight, basically. For a chance to see if he can be 10-1 and how he can do in the featherweight division. But as far as doesn't have a body picture even, so you can tell that this man is basically has been staying on the regional scene of MMA. We'll see how he does, though. I think he's got maybe a puncher's chance against Shuya, but Shuya, I would say, is going to get that win there in our opening contest. Cesar Almeida, one of the scariest kickboxers that we have, taking on Young Park, a very, very tough, the Iron Turtle, and he's the Iron Turtle for a reason. He is a tough motherfucker. He's a tough guy to put away. He, of course, the Marco Radovich fight, he ended up losing that one after a failed drug test, which you get the other recreational failed drug test, which is very, very tough. As far as Marc-Andre Bourriat had that win too, which is huge. I want to say this was the fight that basically made me think, wow, we should probably change our drug testing policy. Of course, Mario Yamasaki was the referee there, but another fight night for him as well. To get 30-27 by Gregory Siwi was pretty tough. Because, he was not the favorite at all. Was Zui, and he fought some tough guys as well. He fought Pereira, which, when you fight Potan, it's a tough guy to be taken on. But yeah, he's 1-2-1, with 1 no contest. But for Cesar Almeida, a very, very scary individual. He knocked out Kamil Jaworski in the first round earlier this year in April, and he's going to be a guy to watch out for if you are a kickboxer. I would love to do him and Potan, potentially, but Potan's on the way up, and I don't think we got time to waste for Potan. As far as that's going to be a fun fight as well. That's going to be a tough one for Young Ho Park to win. D-Rod Rodriguez and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, though, main eventing for the 8th time is Wonderboy. First time for D-Rod, though, and this is a big step for him. Your first 5-round fight over in Japan, which, for him, he probably would not have a fun time being in Japan with all of his tattoos. He would not be able to enjoy some of the nice spots of Japan. But, man, Stephen Thompson, though, 13 on the rankings, higher ranked, or lower ranked, rather, than D-Rod. But I think that might change tonight. We shall see. And for Yuki Ito and Tatsuki Sayomoto, the Cobra Kai Dojo teammates, both men coming in their debuts, and both men ranked, of course, in the flyweight division. But this is going to be a crazy fight. And also, Yuki Ito has a 7-inch reach advantage as well. Just crazy. He is not the Blurcast Staff Picks favorite. I'm backing him on that one. And for Suri, Kondo, Arena, Kuboto, of course, these two girls, 17 and 25 in the women's strawweight division. Reina's got one backer in Steve. I don't mind swinging that way as far as for if I had to place a bet. It's going to be a tough one, though. And for Nasakura and Zaruk, the Lion, Adasev, for Nasukawa making his debut, and he is a guy to watch out for sure if he can get this win. This is a big, big test for him, though. Guy who is pretty talented in his own right. It's going to be a tough fight. And again, as far as the debut for Taiga, and Taiga in all caps, getting the Blurcast Stat Picks favorite as well. If he can beat Alejandro Perez in his debut, he is going to be looking to be a dominant force in the bantamweight division, potentially. As our rematch from Ryzen 17, Steph Yeager, King Reina. Reina looking to jump potentially in the top 10 and avenge this loss. But for Steph Yeager, though, a 9-inch reach advantage. And that is a huge, huge reach advantage to overcome. I would probably slide my bet that way, to be honest. With the betting line, being her a huge underdog, and plus a reach advantage, and plus being someone who's beaten her in the past, I just feel like that's an easy win on a bet. And for Dan Ige, though, hasn't won in this save, but that might change here tonight against Teruto Ishihara. And then for Kron Gracie in Makora Asakura, this is another tough one to really judge. I think Asakura is going to give him a little bit of a problem potentially, but again, if Kron gets a hold of him, it might be it for him. That's your traditional grappler versus striker. And for Shuya, Kimukabu taking on Oliver Murad, as Shuya is the favorite. There is one backer in Chris W. for Oliver. It's a tough fight, though. I mean, Shuya's wrestling's pretty good. We'll see how that plays out. And then for our opening contest on the prelim, Young Park, the Iron Turtle, taking on Cesar Almeida, which Almeida is the favorite. But he is a tough guy to put away, is the Iron Turtle. Frank Triggs, our referee for this one. Cage side judges there, and here we go. They meet in the center. Off target with the jab. Right hand taking on the gloves as well. And there's a leg kick, easily checked by Cesar. Now he's missing with the right hand. Here comes the counter from Cesar with a quick left jab, but an attempted shot to the body gets taken on the arm. Oh, lands a left hand, hits him with a scissoring kick to the legs. I mean, these leg kicks are definitely going to play a big part for Cesar, but my God, here comes a counter from Park. Left jab and a nice right hook. Still pressuring him now as far as hits the jab in the exchange. Oh, high right head kick to the side of the head. Surprised that did not rock him. He's a tough motherfucker, though. We talked about it. 2 left jabs and a crunching leg kick again from Cesar. Kind of left hand from Park. Lovely head kick again. Unreal. Couple of head kicks, and Park is still getting after it. Still does not want to grapple up with him. Oh, that's probably after the 2 left hands. Another fucking head kick. But he gets saved by the bell. 10-8 for Almeida with that knockdown. So that's already a tough one for Young Hung Park. Can't set up left jab. It's the straight right, though. Beautiful uppercut after the jab, and it's all over. He knocked out the Iron Turtle. Shows you what type of demon Cesar Almeida is. He was really in control that whole time. And he also calls out Muslim Kizarov. Interesting. Yeah, I think that'd be a great fight. So we'll have to wait and see if we can make that happen. As Shuya, Gamukabo, and Oliver, Warrior of God Barad, both men with 1 loss, but Shuya has also 1 no contest. I think that's a 1 no contest. That might actually be a draw now I'm thinking about it. Just go back. Oh no, we can't look. So yeah, I think that's a no contest, but he is the favorite in this one. This is going to be an interesting fight, though. I think Oliver might surprise some people, but he doesn't have a team. Frank Trigg back out there again, and they touch gloves. Right hook, doesn't find the mark after the jab from Shuya. As Murad now with a right kick to the body. Yeah, Murad trying to take the initiative, actually. But Shuya beat him to it. And he's been striking with him. Murad actually caught that last kick, got him against the cage, going to take him down potentially. Oh, blocks it, but he just now... Oh, now he's the one who's back against the cage. And Murad takes a sharp right to the ear. And now they wrestle again back around, and Murad goes for the slam, ends up slamming on his hands and knees. Oh my god, rock him with some several big-time shots. How about that? He stops the debuting Shuya with just a dominant poundage there after taking him down and putting him on his hands and knees, and that was all she wrote, is Makura Asakura and Kron Gracie. Of course, Makura looking for his 15th win of his career, the karate background. If he can land a big-time shot, which he does already with a 1-2 left hand and a beauty of a straight right, but there's Kron's takedown. Oh, it doesn't take him down. Oh, boy. Oh, he's going to sweep him, though. Oh, he grabs the cage. That's got to be... Come on. And he's looking for the trip again. Oh, defends it well. Still can't trip him. And now Asakura's in control. Oh, yeah, Kron again, trying to dirty box with him, but he just gets out of that, so now again trying to shoot in again, which that's his only chance. Leg kick there with the left hand. Asakura misses the big right, that might be a chance for Kron to take him down. He tries it again, and again Asakura has been stuffing these takedowns. And now they are back to pull clear and circle out, so now Asakura again trying to throw. Quick jab from Kron, which that's not landing anything big, and there's a stunning right hook. And he knocks out Kron Gracie. Makura Asakura is going to be a demon. If you're stuffing Kron Gracie's takedowns and you're a karate background guy, you're a well-rounded guy, and you're going to be a problem. And that was a great performance. That's a great exclamation point of a debut for sure. As he praised his team at Abe Annie Combat Club. Thanks his various sponsors as well. And the fans of Grand Sport. And what a win, though, to win in your debut against Kron Gracie. For Teruto Ishihara, though, he is looking to keep a job here if he can beat Dan Ige, but Dan Ige's a tough customer to put away. Herb Dean's our referee. Cage side judges. Loud ovation for Ishihara here. Of course, the Osaka native, out of all the Japanese talent we have tonight, I believe he's the only one from Osaka. Both fighters fail to land anything here. So now Ishihara trying to initiate the strike exchange. There's a left hand, left to the body. Or left jab, rather, but can't hit the right to the body. As Ige hitting the jab. Oh, a powerful leg kick here from Ishihara. Do love that. Another sithering low kick. Left hand exchange. Oh, there's a crunching right on the jaw. Down goes Ige. How about Ishihara? Wow. He came out to fucking put him away early. Teruto Ishihara drops him, finishes him on the ground, and yeah, he is still going to be hanging around. 12-7-2 and a win over Dan Ige. That is quite impressive. As the underdog as well. Praise his team there, Team Rascal. It's very responsible and fancy coming sport. I mean, yeah, Dan Ige is in trouble of getting cut potentially. That is crazy. Did not expect that at all. As Stephanie Egger and King Reina, our last prelim of the night. Herb Dean's the referee. Cage side judges. Here we go. They touch gloves. And already starting off. Here's a 1-2 from Stephanie Egger. Oh, right cross from Reina. Yeah, she's going to have to get in tight with that reach advantage that Stephanie Egger has. Jab at a straight right. Left hand from Egger. Powerful straight right. Right on the jaw. Drops her again. Another first round knockdown tonight. And he could finish her off here. And she does. With a vengeance here. A minute is all it took to get her win back. And then dominant performance there. Yeah, I mean, she came in, she towering over her with Stephanie Egger, and she got put to sleep, and she praised her team at Presta Tokyo, or very responsible for the fans game at supporter. And yes, she's going to look to definitely make a run at the top 10 after that one. As Tiger Kawabe, Alejandro Perez, Cobra Kai Dojo kickboxer, of course no team for Alejandro Perez. He's looking to keep his as far as his ranking, if he can get the win tonight, for Perez. They go toe-to-toe with strikes if I can really land anything, though, and now Tiger 7 in. Counter left hand from Perez. Jabs wide, hits him with a straight left, though. Misses the left-hand exchange. Nice little 1-2, a jab and a straight left. So some southpaw strikes from Taiga already. Scissoring kicks to the legs. They come together, misses the right hook. It's kind of the spin kick of the body. Loving the spin kick there from Taiga. And yeah, he's looking pretty good so far. I feel like he's been outstriking him. Oh, a high-impact spin kick to the body. Oh, body shot dropped him. Oh, my lord. Another first-round finish in Taiga Kawabe. Another guy to watch out for. I mean, the body shot. A first-round body shot to drop somebody like that. A spinning body shot, too. Ooh, brutal. What a win. He's going to be someone to watch out for sure. My, oh my. Bantamweight just got to fuck another demon in there. For Tenshin Nasakura, though, he's taking on Zaruk. The Lion Adasev. The Uzbekistan kickboxer taking on the Japanese kickboxer, who is looking to get a huge win in his debut. To beat somebody like Adasev would be huge. They touch gloves, they move it engaging. Here comes a right jab, but the left hand taking on the gloves. Went for a spin kick to the body, lands it after the two-punch combination landing, after the three-punch combination, I guess, 2 out of 3 landing. Glancing blow with a left high kick off the counter after the jab from Adasev. Couple of jabs, also connects the left hand as Adasev. Oh, a thumping kick to the thigh there, looking for a thigh kick. Right jab doesn't connect with the left roundhouse kick to the body. Here comes Nasukura, though, with a jab and a quick kick on the leg. Oh my god, the spinning kicks here tonight have been impressive. Doesn't land it, though, does Adasev with the counter. He lands a pair of jabs. Right jab, doesn't connect the left hand, though. Oh, here comes a rapid flurry here from Adasev for a 4-punch flurry. The exchange doesn't go anywhere, though. They go in for a right jab. Left cross can't land for Nasukura. Bobbing out of the way is Nasukura. Out of the big left hand for the 4-punch flurry lands, though, out of the 5. Yeah, Nasukura's getting fucked up. For sure, he's getting countered. That time he missed on the body shot, though. But a hell of a round. And yeah, this is living up to the expectations, as Adasev is the favorite. After that one, as far as I would say, he's up on the scorecard. Keeping up with him being the slight favorite. Slipping past the left hook attempt, tackles the right jab and a kick to the body that just missed it. Lands a 2 flurry, but doesn't land the left hand to end it out. Adasev again. 2 punches out of a flurry, left cross. Off target with a jab, lands a leg kick to Nasukura. There's a jab, or just a regular punch rather. Quick punch and lands a right to the body. Right jab, low kick from Nasukura. Oh, Nasukura slipping past it. Here we go. He's looking pretty good here in the second round. Pair of jabs followed by a spin kick, though. Scissoring kick to the legs again. If those leg kicks start adding up, he might have a chance to win it in the in the third. A great left hook, though, from Nasukura. And yeah, he's definitely gone he's got some limp damage here on the legs. Went for the body kick, short, jab, left hand. Counters the left hand with a couple of jabs followed by a left hand again. Adasev's counter striking has been really good tonight. Gets blocked, though, is Adasev. And yeah, another great round. This has been a great fight, and another close round, too. They're giving it to Adasev. As far as, it's tough. Again, those leg kicks, they're great, but he's just getting outstruck as far as too many strikes for Adasev to really come back from that, even though he's landing maybe more power shots. Now Nasukura's out of rounds here. He's going to need a finish, and he lands a flurry of 4 punches without landing any, but lands the right roundhouse kick to the body. So he actually missed all those flurry. Oh, wicked left head kick! Oh my god, Nasukura might do it here in the third. Big time shots here. Oh no, not Americana. Oh! Now we're looking for Kimura. I cannot believe he went for a submission. Unreal. He had him. Knee strike to the ribs here. He's still on top, unbouncing him a little bit there. It might be a draw. Now, if he can 10-8 him. As it is a right hook to the body here. After slipping past the left hook. And my god. What a fight. Oh, they're going to say 10-9 Nasukura. I mean, that's tough. Yeah, he's... Oh, wow. They give it to Nasukura. Unanimous decision. 29-28, 29-27. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of crazy. I would say maybe some Japanese bias there. Because that first round, that first round was tough. And again, both first and second round were pretty much the same. Where maybe he had one power kick, but he was definitely getting outstruck. The second one, at least, he was doing leg kicks, so you could tell that the damage was racking up. I mean, yeah, it's a tough fight. Tough fight for sure. I mean, I would have loved for him to 10-8 him here, and then we'll see as far as from the... that 29-27 might be the best of the scorecard, but man, what a win, and what a comeback for Tenshin Nasukawa. That was a hell of a fight, though. I would love to maybe run that back in the future, as he thanks everyone connected to Evolve and May for everything for the fight, and sponsors for supporting him financially as well. What a win on your debut like that, in a close fight like that, too. And now for Reina, the shootboxing queen, looking to get a big win in her debut against Sarai Kondo. As Reina, of course, good ovation from the crowd here. Oh, she's the second Osaka, Japan native tonight. They touch gloves, they engage. Here comes her jab. Missed the right hook, though. Left jab, right cross from Reina. One for the head kick. She saw it coming, though, is Kondo, and she counters with the right hand. Jab, misses the right hook to the ribs. Left jab, can't hit the kick to the body. A glancing high kick off the counter from Reina. Do love that. I mean, Reina's looking good. She's in a good little flow state right now. Yeah, quick punch doesn't hit it, though. And Sarai is going to grapple up with her. That's a good call. Got her against the cage. Pinned against the cage. Some dirty boxing here. And for a lot of girls and a lot of talent tonight, they're making their debut in a cage. You know, most of the time, obviously, Ryzen, they use a ring, so might be a little bit of a learning curve to go after from one aspect of, from the ring to the cage. Caught her pinned up against the cage, a couple of punches aside the head. And that's the end of the round. But yeah, Reina, she can keep it striking. She's obviously in control, but Sarai might have stole it with that, with a couple of big-time punches there up against the cage and that knee. As there's a nice little left hand and a right cross. 1-2 from Reina. Landing here as a jab. Combo wins with a head kick attempt to fizzle land for Kondo. Quick punches and land for Reina. And I think both girls, unfortunately, may be getting a little tired by the looks of it. There's a nice jab and a low kick there. Oh, here comes an opportunity for Sarai Kondo. Countering with a jab and a right cross. Punch, but Kondo avoids it. She's looking really good with her strike defense so far. Pushed aside the weak head kick and attacks with a quick left jab and a left kick to the rib cage. So, some good combinations there from Reina already. And here comes a counter for Reina. Left hand off the counter. Right cross block from Kondo. Missed the she's on her toes. Elusive target is Sarai Kondo. She knows she's going to not stick in one spot, or she might get caught with a big-time strike. As she does with the right hand and counterattacks with a quick left jab and a right cross does Reina. Jab, right, big right, though, is avoided from Sarai again. Missed the right hook. It's kind of the right hook of her own. As Reina won that round. It's all tied up going into the final round. And Reina's looking really good again. Slipping past the right hook, counters the left jab and the right cross. Just missed it. If she would have landed that right cross, could have been it. And here comes the counter here from Sarai. She knows this has got to be it. Both corners probably had to tell him that this is it. This is the last round. It's all tied up. It's now or nothing. And there's a nice little 1-2 from Sarai Kondo. Left jab, but the big right misses. Sarai Kondo, again, got her against the cage, and that's exactly what you want if you are in Sarai's corner. Just complete control. If they don't separate them quickly, Reina's going to have a really, really tough time of getting out of it. Finally, they separate them with about a minute left, and both girls are tired now. Great right hook here from Reina off the counter, and there's a nice little left hand straight right. Nice gash above the eye now. Missed the slip past the right hook attempt and attacks with a left jab. Oh, counters left jab rather than the right cross. Just missed it. And counters the right hand with a head kick for does Reina. She finished strong. Incredibly close round. I think she might have edged it with opener up, and I think she did more damage that round. I would say Reina won it. 29-28. Oh my god, 30-27. Oh, for Sarai. Yeah, when I saw that 30-27, I should have known that was going to be Sarai Kondo's fight. That was tough. I mean, I felt like even though Sarai, he wasn't even the crazy strike differential. She did have control, but again, control of the octagon is kind of on the bottom scale of what they're looking for. You know, definitely damage should be number one and the most focal point, and she did exactly that by opening her up and landed some big-time shots to end out that round. As Sarai Kondo, though, what a win. She thanks everyone connected to Waijutsu Kayusuke, Kayusukai? I think that's the name of it. Kayusukai? Yeah, that's got to be a Kaisukai. Tokyo, all our various sponsors, all of our friends, family, and supporters. Sarai Kondo, though, praises Reina for her skill and toughness. Man, that's a tough one. A very, very tough one to lose like that in our co-main event. Hard to believe, we still have some great fights left as the co-main here with Yuki Ito and Tatsuki Sayamoto. A hell of a fight on our hands here. Both guys making their debuts. Both guys from Cobra Kai Dojo. Mark out as a referee, and here we go. Right hand from Ito, left hook from Sayamoto as Tatsuki looking to get it going with a leg kick but missed it. Ito off target with a jab, also comes up short on the body kick. Ito countering the right hand with a leg kick. So, the leg kicks early on from Yuki Ito. And for Tatsuki, Sayamoto, 2 right hands tentative though, nothing really behind it. Oh, it catches him with a left hook to the body as Ito. 2 fighters start trading blows at your jab but missed it. Right hand following by the leg kick though, misses. But he hit the right hand at least. Meeting in the center, both guys kind of going toe-to-toe with, goes up for the head kick, but only get the glancing blows with Ito. 1-2 here, quick left, straight right from Sayamoto. Right hand here, glancing high kick from Sayamoto. If one of those head kicks lands from either fighter, could be the end of the fight right there. There's a nice little leg kick again after the jab. Yuki Ito's strategy is pretty simple, man. The leg kicks are prevalent for sure, but Sayamoto's countering with some leg kicks now. Yeah, Ito counters the leg kick attempt with a quick right jab and left hand in there. They fail to connect. Yeah, I mean, I would say Yuki Ito won that one. That was a good fight so far. At least it's been living up to what I was expecting between these two men. No grappling or anything like that. Straight up just striking. As here comes Ito with the right hand. Hits him with a slithering kick to the legs as well. Left hands in the exchange, 2 of them. Jabs wide. Low kick to the legs. Definitely limping now. And that's exactly what Yuki Ito needed. Went for the head kick. Sayamoto with a 1-2 after the failed head kick. 2 counter jabs from Sayamoto. Right hand catches him with the left hook, though. With a 1-2 with the limping around the octagon. This is exactly what Yuki Ito wanted. Right hook landing from Yuki Ito. Sayamoto off target with the jab hits the right hand, though. Jab in the exchange from Sayamoto. Crunching left hook now from Yuki Ito. And now left jab. Missed the big right hand. Right jab, left cross nails it, does Yuki Ito. Counter left hand from Tatsuki. And Tatsuki's he's in big trouble here. He's getting outstruck as Yuki Ito's just striking has been a little too much. As far as from him tonight, he's going toe-to-toe with strikes as well. Neither fighter really anything damaged either, unfortunately, but he's just been just a step above him tonight. It's off target with the jab, it's the left hand though. Doesn't find the mark of the right hook, but it lands the left jab at least. Still noticing the limping around the octagon. I was trying to grapple with him as Sayamoto. Yeah, I mean, you gotta at least try something, because the strike exchanges have been not going his way. And he catches another crunching left hook to end out the round, and again, another round for Ito, and Tatsuki Sayamoto needs a finish if he has any chance of winning this one. Left hook from Sayamoto. Jab to leg kick. Again, these leg kicks. Brutal. Yuki Ito's starting to slow down a little bit, so that might be his chance, but I think Sayamoto, the damage has been done tonight, unfortunately for him. And again, another leg kick off the counter. Tough break after the jab. I mean, it's just been pretty solid. Sayamoto with a good one, too, though. There's a quick punch and leg kick. Oh, wicked head kick, though. Left head kick, down he goes. Oh, my goodness, Yuki Ito. Oh, not going to finish him, though. Tough break, but he's done enough. He will 30-27 him, but man, Yuki Ito came as advertised. Fantastic stuff. They even 30-26 him. That's kind of crazy. 29-28 is a crazy scorecard there in Nelson Hamilton. But yeah, what a performance. What a win. Great shit there. The reach advantage definitely helped him a lot, I would say, in that one. Yuki Ito gives a name trick there in a Cobra Kai Dojo. His various sponsors, all of his friends, family, and supporters. As our main event, welterweight main event, Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Here we go. Mark Howard's referee, cage side judges, and there's edge gloves here. As the exchange of strikes happens right in the center of the cage. Nothing really comes of it, though. It's kind of crazy. This is the first time we've seen 2 guys over 6 feet tall tonight. As there's a glancing eye kick, though, from Thompson. Throws 5 quick punches, lands 2 of them. Thompson bobbing out of the way of it. Yeah, and now quickly 3 punches. Lands 2 of them, but Thompson dodges the pass the left hand to end it out. Wow, D-Rod's striking speed has been pretty impressive, actually, tonight. None of them landing there. But he caught him with a left hook to the body. He's got to watch out, though. A 5-round fight That's going to be a hard pace to keep up with for that many rounds. But there's a nice little 3-punch combination followed by a nice uppercut, though. 2 quick punches. Fleury misses the big left hand, though. Thompson, again, trying to be a counter striker. It's probably not what you want. Because Rodriguez, well, again, though, it would tire him out, though, in a way. So maybe that's some great strategy from the vet. As Rodriguez looking to engage again. Left jab doesn't connect with the right hand. Jab doesn't connect with the left hand here again. Nails the 1 punch from Fleury, but gets a leg kick checked there. And, oh my god, Rodriguez there. Punches and bunches here. So he won the round, for sure. Let's see what Stephen Thompson can do in the second. He's stepping in now. There's a spin kick. So he's starting to light him up maybe a little bit. Jabbing a leg kick, though. Yeah, Thompson getting outstruck is pretty crazy. Jabbing a left to the body, though. So I think Thompson might be knowing, hey, I can't counter-strike. I'm going to have to just put it on him a little bit. He's going for those spinning back kicks, but it's just not happening. 2 of the 5 quick punches landing from Rodriguez, but he slips past the left hand, does Stephen Thompson. Again, the speed of D-Rod has been pretty nice tonight, but he gets a fucking head kick, though, and when he rocked him with it, just missed another head kick by inches. That would have probably ended it if that would have landed, and that's exactly what you needed if you're Stephen Thompson. Big time shot, 2 kind of left hands again. I think Rodriguez is starting to get tired, too. They're still giving that round to Rodriguez. I don't know how you give it to him. I would probably side with Stephen Thompson with the head kick. I know that's kind of the only strike he landed that was big, but I think it swayed the fight for sure in his side. I would say it's all tied up. Going into the third. Here we go. Quick punch. Fails to land on the hook to the body, though. Here comes Thompson with the left jab. Scores the left kick to the body. There's a right jab, but missed on the left to the body. Oh, wow. He's going to suck him into the guard? What a terrible idea for Stephen Thompson. Oh, wow. He wants to break. Unreal. Rodriguez is like, listen, I'm going to strike with the fucking Wonder Boy. It's been working. I mean, you can't really fault him, but here comes Thompson. Quick left and straight right. And now Rodriguez on the counter. Oh boy, Thompson with a left kick to the ribs. This is not what you want. He is fucking him up. Now a spin kick to the ribs. Leg kick now. Yeah, Rodriguez on the counter is not it. Oh, nice one too, though. And here comes a left jab and a spin kick as well. Left kick to the body again. These body shots are going to definitely play into a factor once we get into the championship rounds. As he throws some punches in a low kick. Thompson dodges the former. Smartly checks the latter too. Again, that one, I mean, it really felt like Stephen Thompson was doing a lot more, but I guess it's 11-12 on strikes, so it's pretty close. I mean, again, I would probably say, I would honestly give that to Stephen Thompson. I am completely different to what this guy's thinking of what our narrator is thinking. I think it's 2-1 Stephen Thompson. Soft dog with a jab. Left roundhouse kick to the body there. Low kick here. Right jab missed the left hook to the ribs, and now goes for the left body kick. Yeah, I mean, he's tired here. He's gassed. Rodriguez is in big trouble now. Got him against the cage. Gonna grapple with him, which is probably a mistake, honestly. I know Stephen Thompson might be tired himself, but that's definitely not how you're gonna win this one. But yeah, Rodriguez is getting tired. Oh, here comes a jab and a leg kick. Good stuff from Rodriguez, even though he's tired. He's still going for the big-time strikes, though. 3 punches, but the big left misses. He definitely won that round, and now we're giving it to Stephen Thompson. Wild. Yeah, you did outstrike him, so yeah, I guess you could say Stephen Thompson won that round, when you look at the metrics. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. He has 2 left jabs here, or 2 jabs in Gerbil, but missed the left hand. There's a glancing blow with a high kick. Again, if he lands that shot, all she wrote. But yeah, I think now Thompson's getting tired, and yeah, both guys are pretty much running on the E now. I think unfortunately that might be it. Thompson with a glancing elbow. Oh, nasty cut above the eye. Great shot from Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy might have had a great comeback here tonight. I think he won this fight. Another quick elbow strike here. Tries to hit him again, but this time he slips out of it, and now Thompson stepping in. You can't let Rodriguez be the guy on the offense. You just can't. He's too good. And now Rodriguez in the back against the cage, potentially. Yeah, he's controlling against the cage again. Yeah, well, I mean, Wonder Boy won that round. I would say Wonder Boy won it 3-2, but we'll see. 49, 47, 48s, and 47s for D-Rod Rodriguez. Yeah, I mean, listen. The first round, for sure he won. Second round, I felt like Stephen Thompson won when he rocked him, but they gave it to Daniel Rodriguez. Third round, this one, again, was a close one. It was 11-12 on strikes. I personally gave it to Stephen Thompson. They gave it to D-Rod. And then the fourth and fifth, I would definitely say, were Stephen Thompson rounds. I had it 3-2. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. So a tough loss for Wonderboy, but don't think my judging would have fixed it. And he wants Robbie Lawler next. That's a fun-ass fight there for D-Rod. Daniel Rodriguez and Robbie Lawler is a fight I would love to see. So that's definitely going to be happening as he takes up the RVCA. A hell of a window to beat somebody like Stephen Thompson. And poor Wonderboy here. He is in deep shit. His second loss now in a row. Had the split draw with Leon Edwards. Maybe we'll do a rematch now to maybe get him on the right track. Not looking good. I thought he looked great, though, tonight. He just kind of got fucked by the judges. They had a great strategy, but just that first round really fucked things up. Only 2,000 people, though, for this fight night. That's pretty tough. We're definitely losing popularity and money in this one. But, yeah, I mean, Yuki Ito, tremendous tonight. Tiger was great. Nasakura looked really good as well. I mean, you know, as far as I will probably... Ishihara also looked really good, too. So was Asakura. We're going to lose money tonight, but that's okay. Oh, no, we still made 500,000. That's good. It's kind of crazy. But the ads and subscriptions kind of helped us out a lot tonight. But that will do it for episode 81. As we leave Osaka, Japan, with a huge win for Daniel Rodriguez. I mean, that was crazy. Great fights. We just kind of got fucked a little bit on, really just, I'd say probably name value, unfortunately, but it did exactly what I wanted. So, it gave a lot of talent a great chance for a debut. To be in Japan, too, for that talent was great to see, and yeah, a lot of people a little disappointed with that one. Unfortunate. But yeah, and now our next card is a ESPN Plus card. We kick off the month of November, as we are kicking off in real life, obviously, the month of December here in 2024. But Vince Laquay, Kobe Covington be going to California for that one. Then our UFC 268 card with Thug Rose and Godella, our main event, which was unfortunate because it should have been John and Derek Lewis, but is what it is. Unfortunate. As, we'll catch you guys next time for episode 82. Take care, everyone.